All right, happy Friday, you guys. Hello, Facebook. How are you? Hello, YouTube. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, I said I wouldn't be on here till Monday, but I decided to get on here to do the show and tell of my Witchy haul box that I got. Before I get started, happy full moon. I got some things going this evening, but I did want to get on here. So I was on last night and I posted her website, but a few weeks ago I got a beautiful it wasn't a witch's box, but there's something that I've always wanted to add into my witchy pantry, I guess you could say, and that is a thing called brimstone. And Celtic Hex actually makes this, so I ordered some. Brimstone is great for protection, but it's also great for hexing. Brimstone. Along with the brimstone, oh my God, I hope I'm saying this right. This is called bloodhound oil. Bloodhound's oil, I think. And this is definitely a protection oil. And along with that, I got a little cute little, this was an extra, just a cute little, it's a dark black stone, so I'm going to assume it's either a tourmaline or onyx. Just a little cute little stone. And a little card that goes with it. Sticker. Right here is her business card. Happy Friday, Pam. How are you? So that's her business card. For you, Pam, you cannot go on her website and order anything from her until your birthday. That's all I'm saying. Okay? And happy full moon, by the way. I think it's already here. 2-something this afternoon, but yes, I have my altar in my living room all set up and ready to go. But that was the Celtic Hex, which it wasn't a witchy box, but she does have Irish witch boxes. But I always like to support small business owners, because I too am a small business owner. So it's important for me to support each other. Hi, Lulu. How are you? So it's very important for me to support small business owners like myself. So yes, brimstone and bloodhound oil, something from my magical pantry. But I also got in the mail, you know, it's kind of funny. I usually get these after my friends in California get them. Now, granted, this lady lives like 2.5 hours away down in Phoenix, but because of Arizona mail system, I never get mine immediately, like my Cali friend there, Lady Eyes of Green. But this is the Witch's Moon box haul. Witch's Moon. And I'm telling you, for 50 bucks, 55 bucks, this is worth every damn penny. Okay, so making room. Hold on. Glasses on. So with this witch's box, she's always a month ahead. So this is going to pertain to next month, in May's full moon. The Witchy Box I'm using for tonight's full moon is it was last month's with the, oh help me Pam, it has the bright yellow candle. Everything smells like lemon. Yes, $55 is such a good price, and everybody in my household, I have to share. Everyone in my household gets something. The last couple of times they didn't. I sometimes give my daughter the crystals because I have an abundance of my own crystals, so let her build her little crystal collection, and it is a hell of a lot cheaper to get it through a Witch's Box than to go to Sedona. Now, Sedona is great, but it's a tourist trap. I try and stay out of there from probably Memorial Day through Labor Day. You won't see me in Sedona in the summer unless it's just a hike, because it's a tourist trap. Crystals are insanely priced, and perfect example, a client of mine was going to go up there because I had just finished a reading on him, and he's local, and he said, I'm going to go up to Sedona and get the tourmaline you recommended. And I said, you know, you can buy that right out of my store. I have it. I have a wholesaler in Sedona. I said, and I guarantee you what you pay there, you're going to pay double or triple because it's a tourist trap. So he ended up buying his adorable heart-shaped tourmaline, nice little chunk of it for protection, as his stars stated he needed. And I saved him probably $10 and a tank of gas, which is probably about $50. Okay, so Witchy Box haul. This is about deep within the woods, so it is a very earthy theme, and it really would make sense for a full moon in May, because it's earth energy. So my daughter highlights these for me so I can read them. So the one thing it came with that is absolutely beautiful is this handcrafted earth spirit companion. And oh my God, wait till you see this. I mean, this is exquisite. Can you guys see that? Pam, I know you can. I know you have one. She is beautiful. Hi, sweet butterfly girl. I hope you checked your email. I messaged you back. It is absolutely beautiful, and this represents Earth Spirit, and it says here, if you just give me a minute, there's just really not enough room on my desk here. Earth, that this represents, there's always been a strong belief in the creatures and spirits of the forest deep within the woods, long before the Age of Enlightenment and science, and she keeps talking about forest energy and forest spirits. I do too. I already have him. Pam, I cleaned out this area over where my slider door is, and it's near the bonus room, and it's like a crafts table, and it's all kinds of crafts, witchcraft, arts and crafts. It's a crafts table, and I put this up above it so that he is staring down at us. But I just love this. And so this is an earth, tree, and water spirits have been found within countless testimonies and experiences spanning across almost every and all cultures. These can be represented as goddess, offering fertility in exchange for worship, or local fairies, nymphs, and spirits. So, very, very beautiful. All right, well, the thing is heavy too. I mean, that is one big chunk of wood there. Yours wants to go outside in your garden. There you go. I could see that. I would do that here, but because we have monsoons in the summer, I don't want it ruined. And I don't have like, I don't have a patio that's covered. So I'm keeping mine inside, overlooking everybody though. Okay, so along with that, we have I like this box too because when I'm doing magic, I do a lot of work with sigils. I do a lot of sigil work, and every month there, to honor the full moon, there is a little thing you could put on your altar. Obviously, this is going to be tree magic and working with tree energy. And there's always this little affirmation. What I like about these boxes is, too, if you are new to magic, they walk you through it. It's kind of like you can walks you through this stuff. So, for example, like on this, there's this little affirmation which says, I call upon the sacred trees that surround and guide me, inspire me, reveal so mote it be. So this is tree energy. Now I'm going to tell you something. Okay, sweet butterfly girl, check my email. I sent you something about divine astrology. If you want more information on that, email me. I'm going to give you that information. But we'll talk more. I'm home all weekend, so if you need to call or message me, please do so. Anyway, so we're working with tree magic, and I want to tell you, a couple of years ago when I first moved here, I got a housewarming gift, and it was actually from someone in the Facebook chat, my BFF Pam, and you can see, if you see the tree totem right there where my finger is in the background, that was the housewarming gift, and that was another witch's box about honoring the trees. So when I first moved here, I did this whole spell and ritual, not just for protection of my property, but to honor the trees and make I was asking for protection from the trees, giving us shade, trees, trees this, trees that. Anyway, I did a whole big altar ritual for trees with that witch's box. It was lovely. And I will tell you, the trees were listening because we had a very bad monsoon season that following summer, and my neighbor's next door's tree got hit by lightning and split in half. I'm not saying that that was meant to be, but what I'm saying is my mother was here alone. We were in Las Vegas, and she said there was lightning bolts all around, never hit the house, never hit the property, and never hit the trees. So yes, I do believe in the power of magic and the power of protection. It's not that I'm able to control Mother Nature, but I have an agreement with her. And I take care of her planet. And when you take care of your planet, her planet, she will bless you, not in monetary ways, but in ways. So, tree magic, very powerful stuff. So you get a magical tree companion. I love this. This is going to go in my Book of Shadows, because I don't have anything in my Book of Shadows that talks about the correlation of trees and their magical properties. So this is going to be great in my Book of Shadows. It also comes with a Green Goddess spray. Let me see what this is for here. Green Goddess, it's Aura Spray. So Green Goddess Aura Spray. Created in the essence of natural glow and surrounds you and with your sacred space. So a lot of these witches boxes I've gotten, she always sends some sort of spray. Like, I'm going to do a short later and show you my altar out there. I'm using a spray from last month that's lemon. Since this, I'm working with, how do I put it? With creating and bringing in energy and bringing in the energy. You got to work with the seasons. So like my altar has sunflowers and stuff and flowers, things like that, and a lot of this lemon. It's a lemon thing. Lemon is great for a lot of things. A lot of people think it's just good for like making a lemon to hex someone, or to curse. You know, people do a lot of lemon spells, but lemon is actually a purifier and a cleanser. So lemon is great for wiping the slate clean and bringing new starts into your life. It's great for creating creativity within yourself. So that was this month's. But anyway, so Green Goddess Aura Spray uses to spray around your altar. I always do use it to just kind of purify. Anyway, Green Goddess Oil. And every month she sends a salt. This is Wooded Sanctuary. Oops. Wooded Sanctuary. And with her salts, you could do a number of things. You could put it in a spiritual bath. You can, like I have the salt from the last box. I have the bright yellow candle. I have a ring of salt around the candle. You can do that. You can use it for altar and magical work. And you also get a tarot card every month. And I got the Snow Leopard, which is about having self-reliance. Now, did you get the same card, or does she give different cards for different boxes, Pam? I'm actually curious. But it's actually one of my favorite animals, too, Snow Leopard. They're so pretty. So pretty. All right. Now, I told my kid, I don't have this stone, so I am keeping it, okay? I really don't. This is a unique stone that I do not have in my arsenal or collection. This stone is called, bear with me, Rough Fuchsite Stone. Now, Fuchsite stone here. This wonderful stone brings our attention to the tasks at hand and can truly bring our focus to what's the most important, that which stands before us, in addition to facilitating focus and concentration. Fuchsite provides us with the ability to relax any tensions that we may be holding on to. So this is kind of like a release. Different, you got a different one, okay? So this is kind of like a release and let go stone as well. Very pretty. And I don't know if you could see the color. I think the camera on my phone is better than the camera here. This looks gray in the YouTube camera, but in the Facebook one, you could tell it's green. Your card is a penguin. It's about authenticity. How cool. All right. That's nice that she does that, that each card is different and unique. Because, like, where did I go? What did I do with the card? I really resonate with this card. You know what I mean? It's kind of uncanny how she picks them and you resonate with them. All right, a few more things and I am done. And then, of course, you get some lovely incense. You get this Breath of the Forest incense. Very woodsy. It's a woodsy kind of smell. Very nice. Very nice. And, of course, every month, a monthly candle. Obviously, this is green. Now, I'm going to say this. Patreon's going to get a lot of information on this more than the general public. But this full moon that is coming up, April 30th is the beginning of this zenith of energy. And what I mean by that is it is the second new moon in one lunar month. So the energy is going to be stronger and intense. Not only that, it is, I call it the Black Moon Lilith effect. So this is the perfect time to do shadow work. This is the perfect time to do fertility spells, spells for sexuality and lust. And it is important to see where Black Moon Lilith is located. My understanding is she changes signs every 9 months. I have my software up, but I have a chart up, and I don't want to lose it because I haven't saved it. See, each month has been spot on. Me too. That's a sign of a good witch. Anyway, I'll talk about April 30th. I'm going to write a big newsletter up about it. Some of it will go to the general public, but Patreon will have the most information on it. And so, but anyway, you get some herbs. I got, oh boy, this is called astragalus root, which I've never heard of that. So that'll make a nice addition to my magical pantry. And let me just see what it represents. This root is derived from the Greek word, oh my God, I can't even pronounce this, knuckle bones. I can't pronounce that. And was known for its use in creating game pieces. It has since been endeared as a wonderful ability to bring vitality and energy into the area as well. It is a truly uplifting and protective energy and abilities. All right, so that's one thing. Then they sent chai seeds. Look, keeps telling me my connection is unstable, and I'm actually really pissed off right now with StreamYard. I had a green screen. I was getting ready to go on here, and I refuse to pay them money. I just do. Chai seeds. And chai seeds, their magical properties of chai seeds are, it's common seed used for providing protection and healing. Chai seeds can be included within your herbal incense blends placed around the corners of your home or sacred space, dressed upon a candle and incorporated within magical oil blends. And then the one fell on the floor. Hold on. And I'll get that. So if this recording's really bad, what I'm probably going to do is what I did the last time and downloaded it from Facebook and then re-upload it onto YouTube. The other one is Moroccan clay. And Moroccan clay has been used since the 8th century to cleanse skin and bring radiance to the aura. Although this is commonly to be used within cosmetic elixirs, the benefits also translate to the spiritual palette. Include a pinch of Moroccan clay into your mojo bags or poppets to bring cleansing and radiant energies into your workings. How cool. So yeah, some new stuff for my magical pantry. And I believe that is it. We've covered it all. That is the Witch's Moon box, and well worth the money. All right. So I said I was going to get on here Monday, but I decided to get on here today. But I am going to come back on either Monday or Tuesday. I'm running a special on readings, and I'm going to run that through the 20th. It's a full moon special. But I'm booked out through the whole month. So if you want readings, you can purchase them, but I won't be able to get to you till probably the first week in May. My Patreon, I'm also running the Chrome Tier special at 50% off, so $60 for the entire year. Those of you that are in the Chrome and you haven't gotten in on a special, this would be the time to do it because you're getting it at 50% off. So, you know, in reality, you are getting it basically for $5 a month instead of the 10. Something to think about in the future. All right, the last thing I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to head out of here, is you all know I'm a book whore, especially you, Pam. All right, so I finally finished one of my books, and I'm trying to decide which one to start. And so I've kind of peeked into one, but I've got to finish another one. So the one I'm reading right now is this one, The Kabbalion. The Kabbalion. For a little book, and I'm like I said, I'm only on page like 5 or 6. There's a lot of information about Hermes and the Hermetic law. Transmagesta, I think is how you pronounce him. But it's very interesting, and it kind of resonates with me because it kind of sounds like modern day. And what I mean by modern day is there are people that have cosmic consciousness, and then there are people who do not. I know you can't. She with the most crystals and books wins. Kidding. But it's really resonating with me living in this day and age, and the wisdom and the knowledge that I have. Sometimes it's best to not say anything to certain people, just like this book is stating, to observe and sit back. But like I said, I'm only on page 6, but it is very enlightening, The Kabbalion. Now, the other book I have here was a referral by my friend Pam. I haven't begun to read it yet. Sweet Butterfly Girl, you're going to want to hear this, because if you're into astrology and you want to know more about Black Moon Lilith, this book is for you. This is called Healing the Wild Lilith. Healing the Wild. And it is by Tom Jacobs. Now, I haven't begun to read this, but I've cheated. And I've opened it up and started looking at things. And it talks about Lilith in the houses. It talks about the natal aspects of Lilith. Now, in the method of astrology that I do add in and incorporate your Black Moon Lilith. Now, the software I have does not bring this up. It brings up your dragon head and tail. It brings up Chiron or Chiron, however you want to say it. It talks about that. But what it doesn't have is a write-up about Black Moon Lilith. Like, Black Moon Lilith is in Sagittarius. Black Moon Lilith is in your 8th house. Those have power and those have meaning. So eventually I'm going to incorporate my own in with my own words. But anyone who is learning astrology, who is an astrologer, or just wants a little more better understanding of what Black Moon Lilith is and how she relates astrologically, this is the book for you. So I'm trying to finish this one quickly so that I can get into this one. Now, with that being said, I am going to pull some oracle cards. So Pam, if you want one, holler. Sweet Butterfly Girl, if you want one, holler. I don't know who sent me this, and I got this as a gift. But there's no address, it's kind of creepy. It's a little creepy, but I got this in the mail. The Occult Tarot. Somebody bought me these. I don't know who. I do want to thank you for the gift. They're beautiful. I don't know how to use them yet, and it looks like they're working with demon energy. So, something new to look at. But I just wanted to share that with you. If you're into the more darker arts, I'm sure this deck is perfect for you. But whoever sent it to me, thank you. Yeah, these are, and I know this offhand because these are the same demons I've been learning about in Bulkhead Vaughn's 72 demons and 72 angels of the Sheafim. I can't, my Hebrew's terrible. So yes, I'm recognizing some of these names. I'm sure you'll recognize him. Daddy Baphomet. So yes, I'm recognizing these from Ball's course. Well, I told my daughter when I got these, I said to her, now you think your Hermetic deck is dark? Wait, you ain't seen nothing yet, honey. And I showed her this, and she's like, oh, wow. So there's all different kinds of tarot cards. These are very beautiful, though. They're made by Travis McHenry. You get a little book with it. It explains all about the demons. So I don't know who, whoo, there, I dropped the book. I don't know who got this for me, but whoever it was, thank you so much. I love getting little gifts, and so appreciated. How cool. But thank you, Occult Tarot. All right. I think I've covered everything. And I'm making sure I haven't left anything out. I've covered it all. I do apologize if the recording is crappy. So, all of you out there, have a great Friday. Have a blessed full moon. Be safe, because we are going into Platonic energy. I said this last night. Now, I said I was going to come on here Monday, but I decided to come on here today. But I'm going to come on here either Monday or Tuesday, because we need to go look at Vladimir Putin's stars. No, and I say this because I have some reservations about what's coming for him. And that would be on, hold on, I wrote this down. Okay, so on May 16th, we have a full moon. Actually, it's technically the 15th for us West Coasters. The full moon is going to be in Scorpio, okay? And so I have a feeling this is going to do something to the crisis and war in Ukraine. This is either going to escalate it or end it. There's like a wake-up call coming for Vladimir Putin. Like I said, I watched the news yesterday for the first time. I haven't gone back and watched any other news. You can't go around threatening to bomb and nuke sovereign nations like Sweden and Finland. You can't do that. You're a dictator. Hence the word dick is in there. Dictator. Something's going to happen to him. And let's not forget, this May 16th, May 15th, 16th full moon in Scorpio is also a lunar eclipse. So now there's going to be a death and a rebirth for all of us in some way. So I will discuss more about this on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to do some research on his stars and take it from there. So all of you out there, I'm going to get off now, and I've got some magic to make. My Patreons, I'm going to do a couple of things. First, I got to do the deity of the month, and I haven't decided which one I'm writing that up on yet. I'm always open to suggestions from my Patreons. If there is a god, a goddess, an angel, a demon you want to know more about, let me know, and I'll research it. And I stick to the pantheons that I know: Hecate, Isis, Diana. Those are some of the deities I work with. I work with Lilith. I do work with Lucifer energy as well. I kind of stick with what I know. I would never come on here, though, on Patreon or even publicly and do something on a goddess or a god I know nothing about or don't relate to. You know, that's just me. I know there are people out there that do that, but I just don't feel comfortable if I'm not familiar with them. I'm familiar with all the angels. I've worked with them. And according to occultist Bulkhead Mon, it is harder to work with angels than it is with demons. This is what he had told me. I'm like, oh, you know, he says, if you work with angels, then demons are easier to work with. And so that's just some metaphysical knowledge for you. But I'm more versed in angels and their energy, along with the energy of the stars. So I am going to come on here, though, next week and talk about Putin. But I'm also going to show you a shut the fuck up spell. I did one last month. I didn't record it because this one was an intense spell. And I didn't want to... There's just some things you don't videotape. This was one of them. All right. And... Anyway, you don't have to use a cow's tongue. There's other alternatives, and I'm going to show you that. It won't be this weekend, obviously, but sometime next week I will start doing recordings on this. I'm also going to show you how to make your own Florida water. That's right. I have a recipe for it from a friend of mine down in Alabama. And so she decided to share it with me. This was several years, fortunately, no longer with us. But she, not all of it, but some of her hoodoo recipes, one of them being Florida water. Don't worry, I'm not culture appropriating. And I showed her some things about the stars. So it was an even trade. Unfortunately, she's not with us anymore, but I do always feel her in spirit. So I will see you guys this weekend, or not this weekend, on Monday, Tuesday. All of you out there, please be safe. Going to be a deadly weekend. Watch. Oh, you almost lost me. All right. Facebook, see you guys later. YouTube, I'll talk to you another day as well. Sweet Butterfly Girl, keep me posted, okay? I'll go check my email. Bye, you guys. Blessed full moon.